Kia ora and welcome to Craft Artisaurus. My name's Paula and today I'm working in my Hanamule book, and I've got my gouache out again. I'm giving them a real going over, and I've let them soak for quite a while this time in the hopes that they'll be lovely and wet. So I'm just going into my, ooh, that does look promising. So I don't know, my paints could be too close, so I'm just moving my arm up a little bit here. So here we go. Well, I'll start off with the cap. Now I don't need to worry about the background because I've got this lovely coloured paper. And that was the whole thought behind it. This time I can use lovely coloured paper, lots of bright colours, and we'll see how it goes. I am using gouache again though, so it's opaque medium, and I'm just going to have a little bit of fun and see what I create. I've done a mushroom cat today. Yep, I'm still into cats, still thinking of my mother-in-law and something I can make for her window. So yeah, there we go, a little bit more paint. So this reminds me a little bit of acrylic paint. You're kind of just throwing it down and hoping for the best. It's not such a nice day today, so it might take a little while for each layer of paint to dry. And this time I'm going to be a little bit more serious about it. Yeah, I kind of now know the way I want the painting to go. I'm still playing a little bit. Mushrooms, it's not something my mother-in-law would like, but I did think, oh, kind of fun and funky mushrooms, it could be something rather cool. And I've gone for a different coloured cat, so just a bit more colour, yeah, a bit more life into it. So there we go, and I'm just going to mainly do one colour and then go in with another colour on the top when it's all dry. But I really want it to be nice and thick this time. I don't know, it's most probably still a little bit too thin for those people who use gouache. So they use it more as an acrylic paint, and because I'm a watercolorist, I'm inclined to go in light. Even when I do acrylic work, I go in light. I don't know, maybe that's a style. I've never really looked into it, but yeah. And I am liking it. It's a little bit more pasty today, so obviously when I spray it, I need it to sit there for a little while. So yeah, I sprayed this and went and watched the live with Annie, and a person has won my package, and when they receive it, I will show you what was inside it, which could be exciting for some people, but I'm not going to mention the person's name, just in case they're watching this and they don't know yet, so they weren't there and their name was put in by Annie and Tom. So all I know, they might not want it. So yeah, so it'll be exciting, and I'll send that away to them most probably after I hear from Annie, just in case the person doesn't want it. So yeah, again, I'm just trying things out with this paint still. I know I can go on top with my pencils, so it's I'm deliberately doing it flat, but as you can see, it's most probably still got lines there because I'm just not quite thick enough. But as I go over with the second coat, it's getting lovely and thick and slowly losing, so it's getting that flatness which gouache is known for, which is what I wanted this time. I really wanted that flat poster look, I guess is what I'm thinking. that's when I think of gouache, I always think of posters, and that's just how it is for me. Now, I did love the bow being yellow yesterday, so I'm more than likely going to do another yellow bow. That will surprise some of you, I know, because you know of my loathing of yellow. Yeah, I'm a yellow fiend. So this, these should be kind of a creamy colour. So if I add this white to here, I think that's quite a nice cream colour. Yep, slightly different. Might be too much in the same colour tree now, I'm wondering. But, and also because of the cream paper, but I do like that quite a bit. In fact, I might even do the cat's bow in this, just to bring everything together, and then I can add some kind of fun, funky, highlighty colours places. I don't know, my thoughts have changed as they normally do as I slowly paint and go along. But I am liking that colour. Being very careful beside the other paint. I really don't want it to run this time. I want it to be, I've got a picture in my mind and I'm trying to stick to it. So I don't know. I think I might still do yellow. Yeah, I think I will. I'll still do yellow for here. Okay, so there's the mushrooms. Now, underneath the mushrooms, I'm actually going to do those in a white. So let me just check my brush is nice and, yes, it's still got a little bit of colour there. Now it's nice and clean. Putting it in the clear water. Okay. So just under the mushroom, I want that to be white. And I think that's quite sweet. But my dog has just come in, so you can just hear her. She's obviously been outside. It's not the warmest here today in Greymouth. It's actually it's quite cold. It's yeah. I thought, gosh, I need another layer on or something. I've forgotten the cat's tail, so I can see that as I'm coming through here because I've drawn a cat's tail, and I'm thinking, oh, what's that over there? So the picture has changed. I haven't got flowers, I've now got mushrooms, but I don't know, I thought it might be fun to have a cat look like a mushroom, so I've given it a mushroom top. It might be a fail, then again it could be one of my genius moves. Who knows? I won't know until I am finished, but I do know with this lovely cream background that white is really jumping off the page, which is what I wanted. So quite happy with that. So I think I'm going to give the cat white paws. And again, it's just one of my very simple cats. I most probably spent longer on the mushrooms than I did on the cat. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just in that frame of mind today. So I've got to go back in to the colour down here, move it around a bit. There we go. And this is the tail over here. And this time I've just stayed with my round brush. I haven't actually used the flat brush at all. I don't know if that's important in any way, but just in case. And also I didn't use an erasable, you know, a water-soluble pencil. I just used my, what are they? Prismacolor Color Erase. So I can erase it with a, just a normal eraser. And I do like these under my pictures from time to time, especially in a sketchbook. There's something about them in a sketchbook, and you can see it when you do watercolors. You can see them sometimes, and it's so pretty just to let that blue come through. There we go. Looking a lot better. Right, so now I've got the mushroom tops, so I might do this one over here. I'm just going to clear my brush. Yep, and I'm hoping that these colours they're not as good. I don't know, these reds don't seem to be as good as dissolving and going back to a paste in the water. So a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. We'll see how they go. And I'm just going to add it to the mushrooms. It's quite watery at the moment. So I'm trying not to get too close to the other colours so that I've got a bit of a gap. So hopefully this colour won't run. I'll do this side of this mushroom as well. Now I think the bow goes over this mushroom. So this is incredibly thin. I might need to use new paste if I do a proper picture. It's fine for in my book. I'm not minding that it's doing this. There we go. I'm just going into that purple again in the hope that I can get it a little bit darker. Slightly better. Might need to put my finger down here on the page so it doesn't move. And of course there is the cat itself, which is a mushroom, I've decided. Yeah, I just thought let's play and be a little bit silly today. You can hear the brush scraping on the paper, sorry. There we go. Let's see if we can pick a bit more up, and I'll give it another pass over with another colour. It's going down this side over here. The rest of the mushroom hat. And over this side. Again, being very careful when I'm getting near the cat, but it doesn't really matter. I can always go over and do another layer of the other colour, which I might do. Might be the best idea, especially as I'm not that happy with that colour after all. But it can be a base, and from there I will add more colours to it. Right. So I'm definitely going to use the yellow for the bow. And I want it nice and bright. And the yellow has really mixed down into a lovely paste quite quickly. So I don't, I'm going to have a look up on the different colours, because the reds don't seem to be going into a paste at all. They seem to deliberately try not to go into a paste. So I need to know why that's happening. So that'll be one of the things I'll be looking up. Having a look on different sites, and also asking my tutors, that art tutors that I see when I teach. So just in case they know more about gouache. I think I am most probably the gouache expert though at art for me. So yes, that could be rather problematic. So there is another lady there called Jill, and she's a fabulous, absolutely fabulous watercolorist. But yeah, she doesn't do a lot with gouache either. So it's just one of those mediums that you either do use or don't use. And in my case, it's a don't very often. So into these mushrooms down here, I'm hoping I can add some of this green. So I'm just mixing it up over here. I don't know if you can see me doing that. Bring it over here for you. And I just like a green line coming down. There we go. Yes, that's kind of more what I'm looking for this time. Yeah. There we go. And underneath the white, which is dry, I would like to put the green kind of in a teardrop almost. So it looks like it's those veins of the mushrooms you see underneath. That one wasn't quite dry, so I'll need to come back and sort that out maybe. But I don't know, I kind of like it at the moment. I might just leave that like there. I'm not quite sure. My paint is quite close, but again I'm going underneath, doing a little bit of green. I'm just going back to my green that I've mixed just to make it stronger on my brush. There we go. So you get that green feeling. I do like that quite a bit. A little bit different. So that's a difference from yesterday. The mushrooms I want a bit more colour on. I'm wondering about this blue. To tell you the truth, I don't think I used the blues yesterday, so maybe I could do like a little top on the top with them. There we go. I'm not opposed to it, so we'll keep on going. Bringing it down with the blue on the top, and it was a few kind of little teardroppy things almost. And I think what I will do, if I can, the edge here of the mushroom, go around with the blue. I thought I felt something there on my hand. I think I've got a bit of paint there. Look, I've got a lot of paint on my arm actually. It's just as well. I moved my top up. It's white today, so I don't know. I thought let's paint today, and by the way, I'm wearing white. I usually do this. Oh dear. Now I have got that white down there, so I'm just going to pick that up, and I'm just dropping it in the bottom. And I will also do a little bit up on top. Again, dropping it on the side at the bottom. And then I'm clearing my brush off because it's got a lot of blue on there. Going into the white, picking it up. I'm going to do that. It's coming back. Just giving it some definition. Okay. And I do like that. Does it need anything else? I'm thinking it doesn't need anything else. With the mushroom head on the cat, I'm actually thinking that I want it to be more of a cap. I don't know if this is what's the red's really gone lovely, so we're changing the mushroom. I want it to be over like that, so it's more of a cap. So I'm going to bring that just a little bit more around to redefine it. Go on the outer edge with a little bit of red. And I'll do the same over here. I'll put red at the bottom. I'll put red at the bottom over here. And I actually think I want the top of the mushroom to be red now that I've seen the red on there. I'll leave the blue underneath. Over that pink. Didn't really work properly, so that's fine. Picking up more of that blue. And this will be the hard one here, but now I'm thinking I can bring this so it goes over all of that, make it a bit more fun and funky so that the ears aren't there all of the way. I don't know, I could be ruining it, but I'm just thinking that pink is definitely not working. So again, just coming down with the kind of more blobby. Blobby. Wasn't there a character, Mr. Blobby? I think when I was a younger child, it was on the TV. I do like that a little more, just kind of bringing the lines out, and it's more of a blob. There's something about that I'm liking. Okay, just leaves this one down here. And the line and the leg. Add some water to that and kind of make it more fun and funky. I don't know. Just see how that plays out. I did like that flatness, but now I'm not, so I don't know. So I might just bring everything back up, just wet it gently, and just melt it all together. See if that will change the cat a little bit, but not too much. Might be rather sweet. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it there before I ruin it all together. I'm just thinking something's gone wrong. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe it's the top of the mushroom or something. I'm not really sure. I just know something isn't quite right, and at the moment I can't place it. So I'm just going to leave it, let it sit, come back with my pencils and fix it with them, do some shading here and there, and somehow lighten up these mushrooms. They feel quite dark now. Yeah. So, yep, I'll see you shortly, and we'll carry on with this bit of a mess. Okay, see you shortly. The red was wrong, and from there things just went downhill. So I have to clean my brush off each time because of the orangeness, but never mind. And I'm just putting that white in with the orange to give it a different look, bringing it lighter all the time. So hopefully I can fix this with pencil and still. But I'm wondering if I actually need to do any pencil work on it. It's in my sketchbook. So I'm going to let this dry. Okay, I'm back and it's dried, and it's dried brown. So I'm not happy at all. I've got some brand new gouache now in my container, some white, and I'm just going to cover everything with white gouache. It's the only thing I can think of to do. So here I go. I'm making the mushrooms white. At least now the mushrooms are whitish. So we'll give it that for now. The brush is just, everything is contaminated. So I guess this is a picture on how not to use gouache. But, this is a rather spectacular fail, if I've got to say so myself. This one's just going pink, no matter what I do. Okay. Now I want it to be light and bright. There's a red. Not really sure about this, but I'm just going to drop in red here and there. At least it's slightly better than what was there, but not by much. But I do believe it's making it lighter, so there we go. Maybe this is how I save a painting. Yippee, I fixed up my mushrooms. I am so much happier now. So that's great. I'm now going to get out my pencils and have at it with a few of them. Not a lot though. Sorry, leaning down on the floor and grabbing them. I've got everything on the floor beside me. Yes, I have a massive desk, believe it or not. It's a big desk. I've been very spoilt, and I know that, with my husband and the things he buys me. So, you know, it's not like I'm hard done by at all. I'm just putting my colour chart in front of me so I can see my colours. And one of my, sorry, it's going to be very noisy. My Prismacolor pencils have gone all over the place over here. also, what's this colour? Never really, what's the colour of this? That's the blender. The blender. I've never used the blender. I'm going to keep the blender out, and I'm just going to sharpen up my black. Here we go. And we'll just fix up the kitty cat, give it a bit of personality. Not pushing too hard, just getting some eyes in there and things like that. Yeah. My hand's got a bit of a shake on it today. I don't quite know what's happened there, but never mind. Just doing a few little pretty things there. Well, we're off to Christchurch next week, so I guess I'll have to go to an art store because I'm running low on some supplies. Mainly papers, actually. Everything else seems to be pretty much where it should be. I'm quite happy with the rest of it, so yeah. I'm just giving the little cat a little nose, and coming down the little mouth. Done that a bit wrong, but never mind. Now I'm just fixing up the side of the face and giving it definition again like I did yesterday, just with a little bit of black. I could use another colour to tell you the truth, and I am debating that as I'm putting this on, thinking, oh, I think it's a little bit wrong, but it is what it is. It already looks better. I really like those mushrooms now. I was quite concerned. I thought, oh, I'm going to have to cancel this one. I'm not publishing it. It's so bad. But oh, there you go. I pulled through in the end, didn't I? Oh dear. It's just going to give it a little bit of black this time. This cat. It's almost looking a little evil. It's just the way I've done the eyes and bits and pieces, so I can see kind of what I shouldn't have done, and how I've drawn the mouth too. So that's all right, I guess. It's just an evil cat. An evil cat, I tell you. So it's giving it bits of black here and there, and I don't know, I'm kind of liking this today. Yesterday I didn't want the black on, but now after I've done that, I was thinking, oh, it's too much, but I'm quite liking it. It's giving it a kind of a cartoony feel, which I do like for this kitty cat. Oh, really cute now. Actually, I'm really happy with this cat. And I'm just putting a few hairs here and there. Sorting out this area over here. Because the Prismacolor, I've tightened it. It's doing a lovely job. I don't know if my mushrooms are still wet. I've just fixed them, like I said, and I do like them a lot more now. It's just, oh, it's so relieving. I thought, oh, what have I done? I just couldn't seem to draw mushrooms today properly. But I got there in the end. There we go. Oh, and we'll just do the little ears that are poking up here. the little ear behind. There we go. A little bit more here. Oh, it's one very handsome cat actually. I really like that cat. However, at the moment it's a dead cat because I don't have any white in its eyes. So I'll just add that. And I'm also going to add a little bit of white here. I did like that the other day. So I'm just going to give this kitty here and there little bits of white. There we go. I'll just put a bit of white in its tail. And I'm actually going to give it quite a bit of white here near the end so it looks kind of socks-like. There we go. And a little bit over here. Yeah, that just looks a little bit, yeah, I kind of like that now. I liked it before, I've got to say though, so I'm just going around and giving a definition to the bow. Actually, I think I'm going to have to do that in black. I didn't do that yesterday, I don't feel, but yep, that's all nice and dry. Yes, it does need that little bit of black. And I'm just pushing very lightly actually, not even doing proper lines like I normally would do. And it's just sitting nicely. Now I'm not so sure about the whiskers this time. I'm thinking I would like different sorts. I'm not really sure. I'm just not sure about. I'll just do that where it's white coming around. I think everything might be getting a little bit of a black line today, just very gently. Yeah, I'm just liking it today. I feel like my Prismacolors are in the way almost. Just move the box a little bit. There we go. Now I've got a bit more room. Hopefully I'm still in camera. And I just want to ground the cat a little bit, so I'm just going to go underneath with this and give it a bit of a grounding. Just on the side, very gentle. Yeah, and I think that's a bit of a green here, so I can get away with doing this as well. There we go. Do I need to do anything? I guess I do. I need to go around the mushrooms. I'm just a bit worried about them. Going around them. But there we go. Off we go. Let's just do it. There we go. And this mushroom up here. Some of the paint's come off onto the Prismacolor. Here we go. Just very gently getting a little bit of this black at the bottom here, just to give it something. I'm not quite sure what, but I'm just thinking it needed something. And really, I do feel that's about it. I guess I could try using this. I've never... Oh, look at that. It's rather cool. So instead of white, I can use this to burnish with, which is rather nice. I usually end up using the white. I think I've said that before. But it does a lovely job, and I'm very happy with that. Right. And I would say that this picture is now complete. Yeah, I did lose my way there a little bit. I don't quite know what I did wrong. So I just put my signature on it. Today is the 2nd of March 25. There we go, 2025. And I'm quite, actually, I'm a bit surprised. I really like this now. I think it was the mushrooms that threw me. I didn't really want to use red, but I wanted something bright, and now I like it quite a bit. So I hope you enjoy watching me struggle with this one. Next one should be so much easier. I'm not really sure if you'll see me next weekend. I'm off. It's my youngest daughter's birthday, and we're going to go and celebrate in Christchurch, so I'm really looking forward to that. So we're away next weekend, so there'll be no painting, I think, on my channel next weekend, unless I come back early enough that on the Sunday I have time to do something. So I might try painting during the week, but I'm not promising anything, because my weeks are really, really busy at the moment, and I've just got so much going on in my life. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So if there is no video, I hope you all understand, and just bear with me there. Holiday's a holiday, you've got to take them when you can. So if you did like this, please give me a thumbs up and write a comment down below. And thank you all very much for watching. I'm absolutely blown away by the people who are watching, and really thrilled that you're enjoying my artwork. All right, so until next time, it's Tuesday with a little bit of sewing. Bye for now.